trust me, if you really want to be an intellectual person, if you really want to, improve your communication skills, you have to incorporate this hobby. My first, interviews, that the person whose interviews I loved the most is, Vidya Balan. It is always good and helpful to write out what you're thinking, what you're feeling on a paper. Hello friends, I'm CS Shashpreet. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another special fun Saturday video. I hope you all are doing well and enjoying your weekend with festivals and getting ready for a productive week ahead. So in today's video, we will be discussing how to improve your English and how to make good English sentences, because this was the request that I received from two of our subscribers, that is Gunjan and Sharayu Baji. They both want to improve their English and they want to know how to make good sentences in English. So before starting the video, I would just like to tell you that I make videos for CA, CS and CMA students. I post a motivational video on Monday, a work study planning tips video on Wednesday, and a fun video on Saturday like this one. So yes, today we will be talking about on how you can improve your English and your communication skills, and of course how you can make good sentences in English. So I will tell you 3 steps by which you can definitely improve your English and make good sentences in English as well. So these are the 3 things that I also do personally on daily basis, and all of you must do this to improve your English and your communication skills. So first thing is read, secondly listen, third write. So I do all these 3 things on my daily routine and I make sure to stick by them as well. So first step is read. I personally start my day with reading a book. So if you're someone following on my Instagram, you must be knowing that I keep posting stories of the books I read, and I keep updating you all my recommendations for the books as well. So I start my day, like the first thing of my day is to read a book, and read a book means reading 1 or 2 pages of the book that I am reading now. So what happens that when you read a book, it has many aspects. It improves your English, it opens your brain, it gives you new experiences by just sitting at your home. Now as a human being, it is impossible to experience all the things by yourself. Either they are good or they are bad. You cannot experience them all by yourself because that is practically impossible. Your experiences are different, my experiences are different, and the author of the books, his or her experiences are different. And alongside having different experiences, the way they put out their experiences, the way they put out their feelings is again a totally different thing. So if you are somebody really wanting to improve English, I would suggest you to start reading English books. Now you would say that, as a student, we are like, we are already studying so much, we are already, studying from study material, then our hobbies should be just listening to music and having fun and watching reels. But trust me, if you really want to be an intellectual person, if you really want to, improve your communication skills, you have to incorporate this hobby in your daily routines. Every intellectual person, every person who has good communication skill has this habit of reading. Now by reading, of course, I don't mean to read a book in a day or to finish a book in a week. You just have to start with reading 1 or 2 pages a day, and that way you'll start updating your vocabulary, you will learn new words, you will learn how to put out your feelings as well, and how to write sentences as well, because as I told you, the author is telling you what he or she felt, right? How they are putting out their feelings. They are also showing their communication skills through their writing, right? So basically a person shows his communication skills through speaking, like I show my communication skills through speaking. So a writer shows his or her communication skills through writing. So that is why you will understand how to put out words when you're trying to communicate, how to put out your feelings when you're actually reading a book. So I would highly suggest you to start reading a book on daily basis. Start by reading like 1 or 2 pages, and that is enough. Secondly, Listen to people who speak in English. Listen to the podcasts that are in English. And the best thing to listen to the interviews that people come up and tell their stories. Now, I am somebody, whenever I get free time, I make sure to utilize that and watch interviews on YouTube. Again, if you are following me on Instagram, you must be knowing that last Sunday I posted the stories of watching the interviews of Bollywood celebrities and business tycoons. That way, what happens that it gives you two benefits. Firstly, of course, you're listening to the English of those people, how they speak, how they are communicating, how they are putting out their experiences. Secondly, you learn that what have they experienced in their lives. Somebody who has achieved and accomplished a place in their lives, what they went through, how was their life, what were their hurdles, what were the challenges that they faced in their lives. All these things come across you and you feel like, oh my god, if they can do it, we can also do it. That gives you that motivation, that real motivation, that encouragement that you can also achieve success in your life. So I would highly recommend you to start watching interviews. I personally started watching interviews. So my first interviews, that the person whose interviews I love the most is Vidya Balan. I really enjoyed watching her interviews. Then of course I like watching interviews of women entrepreneurs like Sudha Murthy ma'am or Indra Knowing ma'am. It's always encouraging to watch powerful women telling about their stories, telling about how they achieved success and what all hurdles they went through. Now it is completely on you, like which personalities interviews you like watching, but I would highly suggest you that start listening to interviews or even the podcasts or even the YouTube channels you're following. Try to follow the people who speak in English. That way, what happens, at least by listening to them, you try to understand, and the way they speak, you are also getting the same words. You learn new words, you learn from their skills, that how to put out things on to people, how to say what you want to say in front of people. So that way it will always helps. But according to me, start watching interviews. It will really help you. Third step, and the most important, is write. Now you are reading, you are listening, but that is something that other person is doing and you are just taking from them, you are just adopting from them. Here you will have to apply it for yourself. As we say, now comes the application. You should write something or the other daily in English language, and the best way to do that is journaling. Now this is the third thing that I do daily. It could be anything. It could be gratitude journaling, like you write on a paper what are you grateful for, what are you thankful for, or in simple words, I would say journaling is simply what are you feeling, how was your day. If you are doing it at the end of the day, you can write how was your day, the experiences you had in like your whole day. Or if you're writing in at the beginning of the day, you can write what am I going to do throughout the day. You can write all those things, but make sure you're making sentences and not just putting out the bullet points, right? Make small sentences. Start with writing small sentences. That would really help you, right? It is always good and helpful to write out what you're thinking, what you're feeling on a paper. That way what happens that you're putting out your feelings also, and you are practicing your language, your English language also. Try to make new sentences, try to express your feelings in new ways, take new approaches, right? Incorporate new words, and that way you will understand that how your English improves gradually. And always make sure that this is not something that you will listen to one interview and you will get good English, or if you read a book and you will become a pro in English. This is an ongoing process. As I told you, I do it daily. I make sure that I read a book, I listen to something that's in English, and to write, to journal what I feel or whatever I want to put out. It could be my video ideas, or it could be something like an article, it could be anything, but you have to start it by yourself. These three things not only help you improve your communication skills and English, they will also help you keep your mental state in peace. It is very, very important. You know, in such a competitive world, in such a world where people don't have time to talk to each other, it's very important to keep our mental health stable. It's very important to look after our mental health. And trust me, if you will communicate these three things, like reading a book, listening to something that is very healing, calming and refreshing, and thirdly, writing your feelings down on paper, it will help you keep your mental state stable as well. So I would highly recommend you to use all these three things, and trust me, if you will do them daily, you will see a gradual improve in your English, a gradual improve in your communication skills, as well as improvement in the way you write English. And never fear anything, never fear anything. You should be someone willing to learn. If you are willing to learn, you will definitely learn anything. We all are learners. We should never stop learning. We should never think there is nothing like that I know everything, right? Nobody knows everything. So you should keep on learning every day. Take every day as a new day. Think that what am I going to learn today? And I would highly tell you that the people who grow are the ones who keep on learning. Learn from your environment, learn from books, learn from the people who come out and share their stories, you know, and learn from your surroundings, from your siblings, from your elders, everybody. Take that good experiences, take that good things from them and incorporate them in your daily life. I hope you will start practicing these three things in your life, and it will gradually improve your English speaking also, reading also, listening also, and writing also. I hope you liked the video. Do let me know in the comment section how did you found the video, and subscribe to my channel if you have not done it yet. Do follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn and Twitter. All the links are in the description box below. Bye.